Hello everybody, welcome back to Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Last time we left off, we took care of the missions here in the Void. We ran into Kerrigan, we had some time with her. Fortunately we weren't fighting against her, she was being nice and friendly, for a change. And now we've come across the Tal'Darim, who are a bit pissed at Amon. And they want our assistance. So let's get warp travelling.
The Void Portal within Ulnar has been sealed, but a greater threat looms. Amon is transforming our people into a host form.
While we were focused upon Ulnar, he has unleashed the full might of the Golden Armada, using our own weaponry to eradicate life from planets across the Kapulu sector.
Our current forces are not powerful enough to engage the Great Fleet. But Amon's other servants run rampant across the sector.
Then we should strike immediately. Eliminate his outlying forces.
The ancient purifiers were designed for war. If we reactivate them, we can build our armies and destroy Amon's Zergloods in one fell swoop.
Assuming they do not turn on us first. The purifiers possess no loyalty, no honor.
You waste time bickering. The Tal'Darim's death fleets are your threat. I alone can challenge Malash for the right to rule and bend his army to my will.
Do not forget Mobius Corps. They are rumored to operate from a hidden base where they forge a hybrid army to serve, even now.
This is true, but we cannot engage them without knowing where they are. Vorazun, send your most elite Dark Templar to scour the sector. For now, Karax, your focus must remain with the Keystone. The survival of our people depends on our actions in the days to come. It falls to the Firstborn to stop the coming oblivion.
And with that, our course is set. Now, we don't have to make a permanent choice here. We can choose either to help Alarak first and gain some extra help from the Tal'Darim, or go proceed towards the Purifier project and gain more unit types from there. Either way, we'll be heading towards both of them, so I'm going to pick one at random. I can't remember which faction either are in. It's been a while since I last got here. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. Yes, Well, we're going to Slaran.
The Zelnaga are dead. There is no salvation within Ulnar. And yet, we indeed found hope. Now, we must eliminate Amon's armies. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken.
So through my random and silly way of picking, we are heading to Tal'Darim. Blade... Really? If this said Tal'Darim Homeworld, I'd be okay with it, but Blade World? The fuck is a Blade World? Whatever, let's just get going before I have a bit of an aneurysm from the name.
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, The ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
So with us over here, Alaric has something new to say, and so do some of the other characters. So before we head on to the next mission, we're just going to go let them have their own piece.
I wish to know more about this Rakshir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rakshir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so. But he has yet to face me.
You know, I'm not against that whole idea. The whole idea of like, oh, I claim to be better than you and I will prove it, and if I am victorious, then I claim your position. That's okay. I guess the Tal'Darim isn't complete bullshit. Anyway, let's go to the War Council. See who wants to complain.
Ah, Artanis. I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alaric remain where he can be watched.
Orison, you said that already. Alright, Rohana, what are you on about?
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending the cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
So he basically doesn't want anyone he thinks are impure anymore. Okay. That must be really annoying to the Tal'Darim, because they were all about praising Amon, praising this higher force that would lead them to ascension, and now they're just pissed because they just got pushed away like a pawn.
I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
There have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned. Of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
It looks like they managed to invent a few things. Right, that seems to be everything. Now, I want to just take a look at the core interface real quick, because we want to make sure we have everything we can use. Now we do have, yes, we have our automatic extractor, assimilators, my apologies. But I actually want to change things up a bit. I'm going to take mass recall, and instead bring in warp reinforcements as the replacement for the pylon warp, because this still brings in a pylon, but it'll also bring in some units, which means I can build up an army somewhat quicker. I would take some other abilities and items as well, but we don't have enough Solarite for that. I would like Solar Lance. I'm going to have to get the Solarite for that. And no, I'm not taking it out of here. I love these little passive bonuses. I'm keeping them. They're just adorable. Alright, let's move on to the mission.
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere.
With this, we get Void Rays! Hooray! New air units. Glad to see we're getting them quickly now.
These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of Slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught.
So, simple submission. It is effectively a redo of one of the Terra missions.
Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
So, effectively, a whole gimmick here is a day and
Void
night
rays
cycle.
can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Thank you. Very nice to have these. Some Void Rays. The whole gimmick is they can increase their damage on the same unit consistently. So the whole and the damage amp resides for a second after you change targets, so you can keep it going. Now I'm not going to be focusing on Void Rays because they are.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Not enough minerals.
Now, while we are going to get attacked, we're not going to have to worry that much. Yes, these things look nasty and all that, but their damage is reduced, and they also actually take additional damage. This is the whole thing with the Void. They are a lot squishier, but they can be in greater numbers. So as long as we got some units here defending the base, we should be fine. Might build the one Void Ray just to add in a small group that can move around quickly. We also have another entrance here we have to focus on, but for now we're here. Fortunately, our group of Zealots are pretty much going to be able to take care of things. And to be honest, when I look at it, get a shield up, get another beacon. This way, the Zealots are going to be safe. They're not going to die right away. Let's get in some reinforcements. There we go. Not that difficult to get in some extra help. It looks like I lost some Zealots anyway. Oh, that's why there's a tank there. Well, good thing the tank dies real quick. Right. Void Ray, go back off. Don't want things going down south too quickly. There's my probe. My main goal here is to set up our base defenses, and then while the army is building up. Oh yeah, go Zealot! You can do it. The Zealot will believe. Oh, shit! Battle cruisers? Wow. Not what I expected. I know the whole thing about the Void is that they're trying to send everything, but I didn't know that literally meant everything.
The Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not on a Pacific time limit here. We can honestly just hang back and build up our base and as we go on. Honestly, I want to get this little area here with some defenses. It really looks like some areas are still covered in Terrazine. Right, we have the minerals. Let's go build in some cannons. I think just these ones lined up here should do the trick. Oh, he's going towards the Vespine for some reason.
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Alright, so everything's set up on that end. Should do perfectly fine. Let's get another gateway so we can build up our army. And get in that last assimilator so our gas will be in a very high number. Okay, let's build up our army a bit.
Channel the light of Io.
Alright, we have a few dragoons, we have some zealots, and we have a couple of void rays. Could go for the bonus objective when I look at this. Let's build an energizer to support them. I do have mass recall if things go south, which is a good thing to keep in mind. Let's just get some upgrades going while we have the chance. Now, I don't believe we're going to be coming across much in terms of enemies. I think, yeah, we'll come across the Tal'Darim here and there. Fortunately, it shouldn't be that dangerous. Alright, take care of that, build a gateway. Get moving, we can at least clear up this area. Right, back into a phase crystal. This is the lovely thing about the Energizer. Just build up your army on the spot. Don't have to worry about your forces. Alright. Actually, while we're here, just let me get in another Dragoon. Let me check the area real quick. Yeah, we're safe getting another gateway up. Actually, make that 2. And we'll build a pylon here. And while we are short on time...
We approach the void. Ready your warriors.
Yeah, we're short on time, but we can at least be ready for later. Let's just plan our forces around.
Our pylon is under attack.
Oh dear. Void Ray, go help. Don't want that little guy dying. That little pylon means the world right now. He doesn't really, it's just a thing. Okay, I'm gonna split up my units a bit. And while we're here, I'm gonna spend some time just getting everything going. And some more energizers and all that.
We face the enemy.
Oh my! Void Ray, choose it. See, that's the beauty of Mass Recall. It may have been stupid to put them all there. You don't use it on a single guy, but it worked. Plus he gets a shield for a while. Now, these photon cannons are mostly meant to be sort of a delaying tactic of mine. They're not supposed to be the direct way to stop them, because they usually send in stuff like battle cruisers and all that, and these guys are usually upgraded, which isn't good. So, you know, I need to jump between it and so you will usually end up losing some cannons, but the whole idea is I'm just letting these things tank it to start. Get some more units going. We have a lot of resources. And we've got a minute left. I'm guessing they're going to be coming from above. Yep, here we go. I might honestly want to start building some Void Rays. And a couple of pylons, just for some extra supply.
Engaging foe.
And fours and all that. There are blue root lures and stuff in the mix as well, which is interesting. Okay, we got a lot of infantry coming in from the bottom. Which isn't that dangerous. I mean, the Marauders are honestly more threatening than the Zealots. Okay, take care of these guys. Oh my! Zerg rush. Just have everybody move in, and there we go.
Fog is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies?
I could think of a few other times it could be better to Alarak. Probably not when we're getting our asses handed by fog monsters. Let's just get in some units. Sadly, the pylon's gone.
The strength of the chosen.
Yeah, dude, that's an attack squad.
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down.
A couple of cannons will take care of it. And since we have all the probes in the world, gonna just put this here. Right. Main group, let's get moving. Head over to the mothership. Let's see, yeah, that got... Oh, no you don't, mate. You can send air units, but they're not gonna do much good without your backup. Alright, let's move up. Let's take out this mothership. Unfortunately, the Void Rays are going to be taking some hits here. Back away. There we go. Oh, cool. The Energizer still does its
We
boosting.
have destroyed a Tal'Darim mothership.
Excellent. Only one remains.
Alright, we can start making a move towards... We can start making a move towards the objective now. This isn't honestly the most difficult of missions. It just requires a bit of time. Plus, mass recall does come in handy. Nope. Let's just back away real quick. That was going a bit backwards. Actually, let's move the Chrono Boost over to the Starship. Stargate, I mean. God damn it. I keep making those simple mistakes. We have a lot of gas. If this is the case, I might... Yeah, Blood Hunters and Dark Archons. We should probably get some of those. You know, make use of them. Get this Dark Shrine going. Yeah, here we go. Dark Archons come from the Twilight Council. Don't really have... Jesus, I am low on minerals. No, I haven't lost any probes. Wonder why it's always taking so much.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you are so inclined.
You know, you can be a jerk sometimes, Alaric. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward sending these guys back through the hole, so boop! I love doing that. It's just a neat ability. Plus the overcharge shield helps out. I have everybody around, ready to defend. Not right in there though. Don't want them taking too much damage. Well, we're gonna have to sit back for a couple of minutes. Alright, we can get Dark Archons and all that, so... Warp it. May as well warp in one or two.